Hi, I'm Miss Kristen and welcome to Back to School Night. In this video, I'm going to talk about what we do throughout the day and some different things your child will learn throughout this year. So some themes that we're going to work on this year are back to school, trees, clothing, buildings, animals, balls, and then we'll focus on the different seasons and different things that happen in each season. So I'm going to walk you through our schedule. This is what we do on a daily basis. So we come to school. The first thing we do is we always wash our hands. And then students come, they have their own table spot, and all tables have a plexiglass divider on them. They each have their own individual crate where they put all their personalized belongings. So in their crate they have their own books. They have their own bag of toys, which changes weekly. They all have their own binder, which I'll talk a little bit about that next. And then they have their own bag of art supplies. So in here they have crayons, markers, scissors, glue. So they aren't sharing materials. This is their own stuff that they use every day. So after they put all their stuff away and wash their hands, every morning we do a morning binder. So in their crate they have a binder, and when they open it, they have work pages in here. So this first one is a color matching one. So they match the colors, and then a teacher will come over and work with them on their colors. Then the page we added this week is working on spelling their name. So throughout the year, every week, we'll add a new page to their binder. So some things they'll work on are shapes, letters, numbers, their birthday, feelings. So throughout the year, we'll add all different things to this binder for them to work on. Once their binder is done, we do circle time. During circle time, we wear these clear masks so they can see what we're saying, and it helps them be able to learn better during circle. So every week, students have class jobs. The jobs in our classroom are line leader, we have a caboose, a light helper, an attendance helper, a calendar helper, a weather helper, and then we have a substitute. If somebody's not here, that child will fill in for that job. So for attendance, when students arrive, all their pictures are under the home picture, and we take attendance. Then we'll move their picture to school if they're here. Then we'll count how many kids stayed home that day and how many kids came to school, and we'll write the number on the whiteboard. For calendar, we do a song about the month. We sing a song about the days of the week, and then we count what day of the month it is. And every month we work on a different pattern on our calendar, and then we'll talk about what year it is. Then after we sing a weather song, then we discuss what the weather is that day, and then we talk about what's an appropriate type of clothing to wear that day for the weather. So then after circle is over, we go outside, then we come back in and we wash our hands and we eat snack. When we take a mask break, students take their mask off and hold it up, and the teacher helps them put it in. They have their own brown bag that we put it in, so they stay sanitary until they're ready to put them back on. So we eat snack, and then we do a bathroom trip. We have all the kids go and at least try during our bathroom trips. Then we do small groups. Small groups are the kids stay at their tables and the teachers work with them on different groups. So they'll do 3 different small groups a day. So that's where we do a literacy center, a math center, science. There's all different things that we'll do during literacy. So every week we do a letter of the week. So students will sing a letter song. They'll practice writing the letter. Then we do a letter craft, and every week we're gonna save the letter and we're gonna make it into an alphabet book that they'll take home later in the year. So we'll also do different things, like they might do a letter dauber page, or we might play a letter game. This is, we call Mr. Munch, and we might feed him different things that begin with that letter of the week. Some other things we do are science projects. So this week we talked about what's inside a pumpkin. Students made their own pumpkin craft. We read stories. So we do all different things at our small group activities. After small groups, we do centers. So centers are typically either blocks, dramatic play, table toys, or art. So this is more a free play. We did free painting the other day. They get to build whatever they want with the blocks or cook what they want in the kitchen. So that's a lot of social time and free play for them. After centers, we go back outside for a while. Then when we come in, we do our sensory box. So this year, all students have their own individualized sensory box. So in here right now we have sand, and they have a few toys in their box. So this is the time they do their sensory play. Then after sensory, we do another bathroom trip. Then we eat lunch. Then we do rest time. During rest time, we shut the lights off, we have some quiet time. We either watch something educational or listen to some music. Then we do our goodbye circle, and then they go home. So this is what a typical schedule looks like in our classroom. We do have 3 specialists who come once a week and do a group in the classroom. So we have Miss Kim, she's our PT, and she runs a gross motor group. We have Miss Nicole, she's our speech pathologist. She comes once a week into the classroom and does a language group. And then we have another Miss Kristen, she's our social worker, and she comes in once a week and does a social group. I have sent some posts out about our pom-pom bucket. So this is what it looks like. So we have this bucket and we have to fill this clear bucket up to be able to pick a prize. And we do this as a team and as a class. So students work together to contribute to the pom-pom bucket. So any time that they're making good choices at school, they're being a nice friend, following directions, we add a pom-pom to the bucket. And once the bucket gets filled, then students are able to pick a prize to take home. So students really enjoy working as a team to fill the bucket up. I have a few reminders. Please check Google Classroom every day. This is where I post the daily notices. So I post a little paragraph about what we did that day. So that's a great way that you can see what your child did at school that day, and you can have a discussion with them at home about what their day was like at school. I'll also post any important messages on there too, so it's really important to check that every day so you know what's going on at school. Another notice is that conferences will be held virtually on November 4th. I'll be sending out more information on this about how to sign up and the times for it. So just keep an eye for that information. That'll be coming out shortly. Thank you for joining Back to School Night with me, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Have a great night. Bye.